brothers, sisters, all my kings, all my queens. I think this one will be fine. It's your boy Mr. Doozy back with another video. I'm getting right into it. This is for all the parents. And not just the parents, but I don't know what's the term, legal guardians, uncles, aunties. If you've got younger children or siblings that are younger, listen up. The topic is be attentive. Brothers, sisters, I cannot stress this more enough. And the reason I'm talking about this, right? Today at home. So I'm in the house, I'm ironing, right? I'm in my room. So it's me, my mom, and my niece. So the mistake my mom made, which I had to correct her on, is she had went out to fetch the washing. She said it right, I heard it, but thing is I had earphones in, and at that time I heard it, I had just paused. I think it was a song I was listening to. So she said I'm going out to take down the washing. She went out. Before going out, she gives my niece a nachi, right? If I'm not wrong, nachi or orange. And as soon as my mom goes out, I come check on my niece because I had heard. And next thing, she's choking on this nachi. And I had to hit her on the back, I had to forcefully take the nachi out. But just imagine if I had not stopped the song then. And it's only by God's grace, that I had stopped the song and I heard her. My niece was probably going to choke. And one mistake can lead to a whole lot of evil, right? A whole lot of sadness. It was going to be like a butterfly effect if my niece went on to choke while I was in the house, right? It was going to be looked at like Nduduzi were in the house. So this is why I say, guys, let's be very attentive. If you have small children especially, even if they are old, right? You have to use your own discernment, your own wisdom, but be attentive to them. Because the minute you slip up, right? We're not perfect, but this can cause serious harm. So I live in a complex, right? So I'm outside now, just a couple minutes ago. I'm cutting my nails. Ooh, shout out though. You feel me? They're nice and short. But then, there's kids that play around the complex. There's these two young girls, right? So my one of my neighbors has kids. She has 4 kids, right? But 3 of them were outside. It's a boy and 2 girls. So then another 2 girls come, right, from probably another street. And they're playing with these 2 girls, right, my neighbor's kids. And to describe these 2 girls, very beautiful babies, beautiful children. So they're both girls. One of them, the older one, she's a bit skinny. They're both black, right? She's so shy, right, because they were playing near... Yeah, wait, I'll explain that, but... She's pretty, she's small, she's so shy. Then I think she's going with her baby sister. So what ends up happening, baby sister, to describe the baby sister, the cutest. She had her hair done, or she has her hair done. Yeah, but like still young. So what happens is I'm sitting down, I'm cutting my nails. The baby sister comes and sits next to me. I'm like, hi, where's your mom? And she's like, she can't even talk properly, guys, because there was a car next to us. She was like, car. So I'm like, this is so dangerous. Like, this child is on her own. And God, I'm thankful to God that I'll never, and I say never because I believe so, I'll never harm a child. But, it makes me so scared because anything can happen and, the parent wouldn't know, you feel me? I'm not sure. Maybe the parent was watching her from the window from one of our houses. But that's so scary. The baby can't even barely talk, but yet she's running around. And yeah, so I was just like, I felt so much sadness because I'm like, it's, yes, I wouldn't have done anything, but we're living in, perilous times. Anything can happen to the child. And I feel like it's just not right for the mom not to be close by, or whoever's taking care of her, right? Especially at her age, she's too young. And yeah, as I say, the older sister who is accompanying her, I'm not sure if they're related, but she's so shy, right? She was standing at a distance. And I also feel for her because, she can't really protect her younger sister, man. Hey, man, this is making me kind of emotional, no cap. But yeah. And what happens is my neighbor's kids, right? So by my complex, there's a gate as well as electricity fence, right? The wires. I just want to quickly show you. I don't know if you guys can see properly, right? But yeah, it's a green gate. Then it's got electricity wires all around. Yeah, so I'm like, they're playing close to it, right? So I'm like, guys, don't touch the thing. It's gonna shock you. Then one of my neighbor's kids, she touches it. Then I hold her back on some, nah, don't touch it. It's gonna shock you. And she touched it, but it did nothing, right? And she's like, no, it doesn't shock. I'm like, it's gonna shock you and your mom's gonna hit you. She's like, no, my mom doesn't hit me. Then she was attempting to touch it again and again. I'm just like, guys, like, we have to be attentive to our children. I'm not a father yet, but if you have children, if you're a legal guardian, be attentive. It breaks my heart. As I got home today, I turned to Moja Love, right? Because they were watching, I don't know what on the TV, but it wasn't making sense. So I was like, Moja Love, I feel like is such a low vibrational show, even though it tells the truth, right? But anyways, I turned there and there was a story of a child who, they were, so basically a mother or a lady was taking care of children. It was a nursing home that's not registered, that they don't have a qualification for, like, which, even though it's illegal, I understand, right? It's like if you're taking care of children, I think the mom saw an opportunity on some, why not leave my child? It was a boy, right? 2 months and 2 weeks when they first left the child there. What ended up happening is the child died there, right? At 8 months, 2 weeks. So the way she puts it forward, she was like, they called her, she found her son in like a bathtub. And that's where they put the son, like they had put him for him to, basically because he was sleeping, right? And it makes sense, like even though it sounds odd, it makes sense. They put him there because he was sleeping. They didn't want to put him on the bed because they were scared he might fall. But they don't know how the baby, for the people who are, the ladies who are taking care of the child, they were like, you feel me, like the child overslept. Then they were like, you know what, now let's just wake the child up. He normally doesn't sleep like this. And when they tried to wake him up, he wasn't waking up. That's the story, right? They don't know how his death came about. But like, yeah, guys, let's just be attentive to our children, like just the whole, the situations today just made me realize, like, it's time to be attentive, right? Especially I have a younger brother, but he's old now, but like, turning 19 this year. But like, my mom isn't as attentive. I don't want to judge her, but like, this is detrimental because the more you let loose, the more you allow the evil one, the enemy, I'd hate to hear that a child died, because also here where I live, we have a pool. And there by the pool, it's not always shut properly. So that's one of my fears. Like, what if a child goes in and, like these days, as I saw these girls, these younger, children, or these younger girls, basically, they're roaming around and like there's no parent there. So it's like they can easily just wind up there and drown, God forbid, or they can get kidnapped, God forbid. So this is to all the parents. Whoever God leads to this video, right? Because I'm not done yet. Make sure you're just attentive to your children. Don't slip, right? Be attentive. And this is one thing, like, that is also just a wake up for me. It's like I have nieces, right? Especially, like, I have the youngest niece who I believe I saved today, right? But I have older nieces, 3 of them. I have 4 nieces in total. And with the 3 older ones, right? Maybe two of them are now at the age where they're on their tablets, they're on YouTube, they're on TikTok. So it's like, it is now more than ever time to, like, take away the tablets, regulate the time they're spending, because you can let loose, like, but you don't know how much harm you're doing. So this is just a wake-up call to all parents, all guardians. It's your boy Mduduzi, aka 1660 Exhorter, and I hope you got blessed. I'm out. Peace.